we got an up-and-comer, Justin Viloria, taking on Angel Contreras. This should be interesting. A lot of promise when you talk about Viloria. People love this young kid, and he'll be taking on the battle-tested Angel Contreras. So let's go ringside to our ring announcer for our Prime Video prelims. Here's Miguel Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the historic 100th Championship Fight Night as Premier Boxing Champions presents the Prime Video Prelims. It is all brought to you by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Man Down Promotions. Sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, The Crown is Yours, and El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Our three judges ringside are Patricia Morse-Jarman, Dave Morietti, and Steve Weisfeld. The referee in charge of the action is Robert Hoyle. And now Premier Boxing Champions presents 8 rounds in the super featherweight division. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the white with the yellow and blue trunks. He weighed in at 129 3/4 pounds with a record of 15 victories, 9 wins by knockout, opposite of 8 defeats and 2 draws. Representing Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, here is Angel Contreras. And now introducing his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the white and black trunks. He weighed in at 129 3/4 pounds. His record stands a perfect 5 victories with 3 wins by knockout, no defeats. Representing Whittier, California, here is Justin "Chosen" Viloria.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay, we went over the expectations in the dressing room. All punches here will be good. Aquí está bien. Obey my commands and give me a good, clean fight. Do not make this about me. Touch them up, scoot back.
Mauro Ranallo along with Hall of Fame trainer Joe Goosen, former 3-division champion Abner Mares. Happy Father's Day to you guys. Hey, Justin Viloria looking to make his dad and Uncle Brian Viloria, former 2-division champion, proud as he looks to go 6-0, moving up to 8 rounds for the first time. He takes on the veteran Angel Contreras, who's expected to give him a few different looks and is a part of his development. This is a 19-year-old kid in Justin Viloria who's getting an up-close look here tonight at the MGM Grand, but here to spoil his party is Angel Contreras. He's 15-8-2, doesn't have the best record, but does have 25 fights of pro experience coming in here in 111 professional rounds. So let's see how Viloria looks against an experienced battler. And the one thing that immediately strikes me about Viloria, and we saw it the last time, is the fact he is so composed and mature for 19 years old under the bright lights. Starts very focused and starts right behind that textbook jab from the southpaw position.
Yeah, really well balanced Viloria. Beautiful stance, southpaw, really calm. He's aggressive early on, but right now he's taking his time. He knows he's got a veteran in front of him in Contreras. So he's taking his time, but again, really, really precise with his punches.
And we talked about it earlier. We said Contreras, if he chose to, he could box. But right now he's choosing to press Viloria, which is probably a smart thing to do, considering he's got a lot of experience.
Yeah, Viloria's been 6-4. Oh, he just got hit with a left hook by Contreras, and Contreras sitting down on his punches, and Viloria worked well as he comes back with a triple right hook, going to the body and upstairs, and immediately this turns into a firefight here in round 1.
Yeah, that's where Contreras wants to be. He's got the experience. He knows what it is to be in the inside. how to let those punches go. He's fought 2 undefeated fighters, the last 2. So he knows what it is to fight a young kid.
And these two bringing the heat as we usher in the summer season of the Savage and Sweet Science in Sin City. Beautiful combination by Viloria, beginning to back up Contreras. Has to be careful, though, that the veteran doesn't set a trap along the ropes.
And he has been. Contreras has been doing some nice little counter punching.
Keep him up.
He's working off of Viloria's short punches. He's coming right back with his own counters.
Beautiful left hooks by Contreras, and Viloria takes the punches, Joe, and fires back and remains cool under fire in the pocket.
Yes, he does. And
Choke me on the
in the
hip.
25 fights, Contreras only has 9 knockouts. He looks like he punches hard, but his record doesn't show that. So maybe Viloria is not feeling that power that he expected.
Under a minute remaining in the first round, and Viloria begins to settle down the pace behind the jab, but Contreras still landing a counter right hand. And Abner for Viloria again, first time scheduled to go 8. He's been 6 full rounds once. That was 2 fights ago against Angel Contreras. He's coming off a unanimous decision over 4 rounds against Eric Garcia Benitez in March of this year. Turned pro last year with 4 fights, so the development is well underway for Justin Viloria.
Definitely well under the way. I mean, Contreras putting the pressure, trying to dictate the pace, really. And that's what it's going to take right now. It's either Viloria who will control the pace or Contreras who will make Viloria work.
Well, Contreras was brought in to give Viloria a test to see where he is at this very early stage of his career. And for the 19-year-old Justin Viloria, man, he faced a very tough first round. He wanted a test. He's getting it from Contreras.
That's a brave move, putting a 5-0 kid in with somebody that's got 25 fights already. So, you know, it's a test for sure. And let's see how Viloria reacts to it, because Contreras is really doing good in that first round.
That was a really good round from Contreras. Again, the experience. He's been here before. He's been there against undefeated fighters, so he knew he had to press early on and show him what he's got.
I'm enjoying the mood lighting here, guys. Father's Day Eve. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you. And for Justin Viloria, wanting to wish his dad, Dominic, a very happy Father's Day. It was last September in Las Vegas, where Viloria's father, Dominic, went into cardiac arrest, needed to be revived twice. An incredibly serious situation for the Viloria family. The good news is Dominic is back on his feet. He is back training his son. And of course, the genes run deep when it comes to boxing. Brian, the Hawaiian Punch Viloria, his uncle, a U.S. Olympian and 2-time champion at 108 pounds, and a unified 2-belt champ at 112. So the family tree is robust, but here comes Viloria now, firing a volley of punches to the body of Contreras. Nice right uppercut on the inside. So Viloria looking to return fire here at the start of the second.
Well, yeah, he did not win that first round. I gave that first round to Contreras just by virtue of the pressure, his counter-punching ability, and that he was landing some really solid shots. But Viloria is going to try to turn it around this round. You can tell he's coming out. He's not going to back up.
And youth is being served. The vim and vigor of Viloria. He went to 26 of 75 in that opening round, according to CompuBox. 19 of 70 for Contreras. And for body punches, Viloria landed 15. So a really entertaining opening 3 minutes where Viloria, hey, he had to withstand some heat.
Yeah, and these are the type of fighters you want to fight. You want to face if you're Viloria, you know, to show that you are the real deal. Again, Contreras giving him everything. I like the inside punches from Viloria. When he's in the inside, there it is.
Oh, the uppercuts are right there for the taking, and he is, again, getting hit cleanly and taking the shots. He's not budging. He is getting flushed, but continues to fire back.
That's because Contreras is counter-punching very well. Viloria's punching, bringing his hand back, but he's not moving his head afterwards.
Yeah, one thing that Contreras is doing good is that he's catching and shooting. Every time that Viloria throws something, he comes back right back. Yeah. But again, the body work from Viloria might be keeping this.
And Viloria turns Contreras. Oh, Contreras, some good defense, ducking, bobbing underneath those punches of Viloria, but nothing deters Viloria. He continues to come forward. And for Contreras, even though he's landed some flush shots, just 9 knockouts out of his 15 victories, he's been stopped twice in his career, but he has definitely shown up to provide the stiff test that was expected against the youngster, just 19 years of age, Justin Viloria, 5-0 with 3 knockouts.
That's a good way to control the fight right now for Viloria. If you want to stay in the outside at moments, control with that jab, let Contreras get in, and when he gets in, welcome him with that left. There it is, to the body as well. Keep training him.
Well, the question is, for me, if I were in the other corner, how hard does Viloria really punch? And right now, Contreras isn't really giving him a lot of respect, considering his punching power.
Well, you know, with those experienced fighters also, Joe, is that even if they are hit hard and they want to show the young kid that you're not doing anything to me, despite knowing that the kid has power. And I believe Viloria has power. He's doing a good job right now turning the
body shot by Viloria, going to the body. Contreras fighting right back to the toe. Through 2 rounds of action, and action will be the order of the night, tailor-made to your satisfaction. Coming your way, and so much already happening in the ring. Round 3 between the undefeated Justin Viloria and the veteran Angel Contreras.
Again, I like when Viloria starts fast like that. But you don't want to stay too long in there, because that's when you give Contreras the opportunity to let off as well. Done with those, you
placed punches, the selection, the variety, the angles, the movement. This kid is 19.
And again, he's pulling those moves off against him.
That's exactly what impressing me more, is that Contreras is giving him an incredible look here tonight.
Exactly. Now, to be fair, I thought Viloria won that last round, but at the very end, he got cracked with a good right hand, left hook. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Viloria's been taking some shots, but again, Contreras does not have that power to make him feel any type of way. So Viloria definitely feeling comfortable in there with those beautiful uppercuts.
And those combinations, Viloria, the right hook, right uppercut, very reminiscent of many great fighters in the sport, including Canelo Alvarez. So he's definitely done his homework, and again continues to come forward. Both of them throwing punches in bunches. In fact, in the last round, Viloria was 36 of 89, Contreras 27 of 80.
Yeah, pretty even there between the both of them. And Viloria just seconds ago threw like a 5-6 punch combination. It was a really nice double hook. Put his left hand in to finish it at the end of the combo. So he's very well skilled and very fast.
Channeling his inner David Benavidez, who's the king of combinations, throws more 4 and 5+ combinations than any fighter in the sport. He'll be taking on Alexander Bostic in our co-feature as he and Gervonta Davis team up to deliver a total 1-2 combo. And as we look at the total punches thrown through 3 rounds, our friends at CompuBox could be developing carpal tunnel syndrome before the end of this.
They're letting loose. It's an 8-round fight, and they're acting like it's a 4-round fight, because they're really throwing caution to the wind here, and they're letting everything go. And it's really an exciting fight between a young kid and a veteran. And let's see who's going to come out on top.
But again, I think that Viloria, he's got the great opportunity when he goes in the inside, work, beautiful combinations, then turn. Do not let Contreras get off. I know easier said than done. Contreras, a lot of experience, but again, you're right there. You want to keep turning the guy.
Viloria using angles and footwork and good head movement too when necessary, although he's been hit. There's a beautiful lead left hand, really laid into it, and Contreras taking the shot well. We've told you that Contreras has been stopped twice. The last time was when he retired after the 4th round against
10 seconds.
In 2021, we are in the home stretch of what has been a terrific 3 rounds of action here at MGM Grand Garden Arena.
You can't stay there with them because remember I told you he's gaining points as much as you. Okay. You stay there, he counters and you're getting hit because your hands are down. Stop showing like that. Give me that mouthpiece. Damn it.
Hey, move your head after your combination.
Okay. Yeah, dude. He's scoring on you after. We can't have that.
Stay safe after.
All right? Okay. Hey. Use your style, dude. When I tell you in the hole and out, you got to do what I say. Okay. Because when you stay there, you're taking shots, and he's gaining points on you.
Here we go. Let's start off. Here's that right hook that we were talking about earlier from Viloria.
Look how he got out exactly what the corner told him.
Well, he did. He started picking that up last round as opposed to
Seconds
the rounds
out.
previous. He was staying in the pocket. That's what we talked about. He was getting hit by the counters, and he did a better job of using angles like
round
we just
4.
saw there.
And that's what been a lot of high volume because, again, Viloria is letting Contreras get off. Now, stay in the outside, work your fight, we'll fight in your own pace.
Viloria, standout amateur fighter. By the time he turned 13, he was already one of the top amateurs in the country. Kind of thought about making a run for the 2024 Olympics, which begin next month in Paris, France, but politics got in the way. He turned pro, and so far, he's a pro that we are watching grow in front of our very eyes, and definitely getting tested, as was the real modus operandi here tonight. Bringing in a guy like Angel Contreras, again, his 26th pro fight, so much experience, and yet Viloria is reacting well to it thus far.
I like what you said there. Grow before our eyes. Exactly. I like the adjustments that Viloria is making right now. He's not fighting toe-to-toe anymore against Contreras. There it is. Hook, turn him, 1-2 escape, and then make it easier for yourself.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He stepped,
Viloria.
Justin Viloria. He stepped back a couple times and countered with that left hand off the missed right hand from Contreras. So, yeah, it's a much smarter round for him.
And there, Viloria going to the body as well, but getting hit with the right hand, staying in the pocket, and his corner wanted him to escape. Get him with the combination, and turn him, move. Viloria sitting down on his shot.
Sometimes a fighter listen to the corner for a minute, and they're going to go back to doing what they feel.
As a fighter, sometimes you feel comfortable in the inside.
Break lane, come on.
I think
Break
Viloria
lane.
does,
Let's go. Let's go.
Give Contreras the opportunity to land shots.
Viloria telling us that, yeah, it is a huge step up for him in terms of the experience, but also a huge opportunity to display what Viloria says he already knows, that he is ready to stand. There's a body shot. Delayed reaction. Contreras takes him in.
It was a double right hook.
6,
Body
7, 8.
And the double hook sends Contreras to the mat, beautifully executed, and the first knockdown of the fight takes place here in the fourth.
And now we know why you felt so comfortable in there. Maybe something we didn't see. Maybe there was a body shot and he heard something from Contreras. You know, you've been in there like, it hurt.
Stop! I got
He's
you.
going for the kill.
Final minute of the fourth round. First scheduled 8-round fight of Justin Viloria's embryonic boxing career, and he tasted some adversity in the opening round in what was a firefight, then continues to showcase his wares and ends up getting a knockdown for his efforts here in the fourth frame. Beautiful double hook again.
Yeah, that's he's used that most of the fight, and now it's starting to pay off for him.
Keep him up. Keep him
And
up.
now he's walking through the punches.
10 seconds.
He's got Contreras on the run right now.
He's breaking him down. That's what he's doing.
Viloria breaking Contreras down like compost as we go to the fifth.
Stop! Time!
Siéntate.
So here we go. We're going to probably see that knockdown. There's the body and hook right there.
There's the body shot.
It was a delayed reaction.
The De La Hoya reaction against Hopkins and the Ryan Garcia.
It took him a second, but he went down from it. And Norm, that's not
Didn't mean to remind you of that.
I think that's what I got.
Yeah, you can see the face expression from Contreras right there.
Yeah.
Late reaction, he felt it. There it is. The hook didn't land, but the body shot, of course. 2 steps, taking a knee. Experienced
Stop
fighter.
in. Let's go. Okay.
So many body snatchers on this card.
This is round number 5 coming up. Round 5.
Davis, Frank Martin likes to go to the body as well. What a compelling main event it's going to be. The number 2 ranked
Round 5,
ring-
round 5.
The champ, Gervonta Davis, number 5 ranked. Frank Martin, unbeaten. By far, Martin representing the most athletically gifted and skilled opponent of Gervonta Davis's career. Both still in their athletic prime, both 29. So cannot wait. The return of Gervonta Tank Davis as Viloria detonates another right uppercut on Contreras, who responds with a counter combination.
You know, things like that Viloria needs to work on. When he lets his hands go, you got to bring him back as well. He's been getting hit here and there by Contreras, but again, the pressure is there. He senses that Contreras is already tired. He's breaking him down, so, you know, the younger guy putting the pressure.
Viloria doing very well at mid-range, using the length as well, and then coming inside and going to the body where, of course, Joe, you love to train those fighters on the inside, brother.
Well, you know, you got to have the inside game if you want to make it in this game, because eventually somebody's going to make you fight on the inside whether you want it or not.
Hook to the right, hook to the body, left hand upstairs by Viloria. A thudding combination to Contreras along the ropes.
Yeah, he wants a knockout. Viloria wants a knockout here. He's going for the knockout. He's not. He tried boxing for a minute, counter punching, like we talked about 2 rounds ago. He said, "Forget that. I'm going after him. I'm going for this."
Yeah, definitely sitting down on those
Beautiful body shots, digging to the body with his right hand.
Now you got to remember, the liver's on the other side of the left hand. Most southpaws go for that liver shot, like Tank did, of course, with Ryan. And it's
the second knockdown.
4, 5,
well, I don't know. It looks like
6,
he doesn't want to get up.
7, 8, 9. Okay, you good? Yeah. You got to show me something, okay? All right, let's go.
So the referee, Robert Oil, instructing Contreras that he has to show him something. He's been down twice, and Viloria continues to feast on the body, and he just fired off a sweet inside right uppercut. Viloria using Contreras as target practice now.
A lot of time left for Viloria.
And there again, the third time. Plethora of body shots. Justin Viloria dropping Contreras. Confetti in the celebration begins for this 19-year-old kid who improves to 6-0 with his 4th knockout. And needless to say, this litmus test he passed with flying colors.
And got the knockout.
And not only did he get the knockout, the way he just changed his game plan, the adjustments that he made in there, the listening to his corner. I mean, a mature young kid, 19 years old. Viloria, congratulations to him, his father.
Thank you,
and, you know, great things coming for Viloria.
And here's a kid, the youngest of 4, started boxing at 8. You talk about resilience, you talk about perseverance, you talk about mental fortitude. As a child, he lost his first 10 amateur fights. Wow. Cried after each one, but did not give up. Showed the guts, showed the determination, and here's the kid now, who as a pro, is 6-0 with 4 KOs.
It's amazing.
Yes. Oh, thank you, man.
All right, here are the body shots. Abner, of course, he just started.
Body shot. Again, he knew that he was hurting Contreras with that body shot. Well placed.
Placed, man.
And like you said, a fighter knows when they're getting close like you did, when you can hear the little grunts and groans, you know when you start hurting a guy.
And especially after you knock down someone with a body shot, what do you want to do? You want to finish him where? To the body. And that's exactly what he did. Yeah. Again, the face expression from Contreras says it all. It hurt. And that was it for Viloria.
He really showed a lot of guts, Contreras, getting up from that knockdown before, because that was a showstopper right there.
But look how he set it up. The uppercut, touch, and then
touch
hard. Touch and go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Again, 19 years old. 19 years old, he's growing.
You know, he makes a big splash here tonight on the PBC prelims with body shots. He could have made a bigger splash in his pro debut, landing a body shot just 1 minute, 12 seconds into his scheduled 4-rounder against Sir Darius Smith. That was back in April of last year. So he begins his career with a body shot knockout, and now he really begins the next chapter of his career with a body shot KO. And one of the young fighters here in the PBC were they're very high on guys like Kermel Moten, and of course, coming up later on, we're going to see Elijah Garcia versus Kyron Davis. Elijah Garcia, 21-year-old with a lot of potential. So let's make it official.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Robert Hoyle called the stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 2 seconds of round number 5 for your winner by TKO and still undefeated Justin Viloria.
We are going to hear from Justin Viloria as we go inside the ring and say hello to Jordan Plant.
Thank you so much, Mauro. Congratulations, Justin. That was an amazing performance. And you're only 19 years old. What do you think about what you did out there today?
You know, it's just something I wanted to show everyone watching me what I'm capable of doing. You know, I've been capable of this for years. So now that I finally have the platform to do it, you know, it's been such a blessing. And I want to thank God and Al Heyman for, you know, blessing me with this opportunity to show you guys what I can do.
Now, I got a feeling you fight southpaw, but you may be right-handed because you were just digging to the body with that right, then coming up top. You were doing it all night, and that's what eventually stopped the fight. Are you right-handed?
I'm actually left-handed. For some reason, it's just stronger, so.
And is that one of your favorite combinations, and was that part of the game plan to dig to the body?
Yeah, of course. I've been a body snatcher since I was 8 years old, so it's just something I've always been doing. It's in the blood.
And, you know, you're only 19 years old. You're fighting at 130 pounds. Do you see yourself being at this weight class for a while?
For now, yes, of course. You know, there's a lot of business I want to handle at 130, and eventually we make my way up, you know, as time goes on. So just be patient and moving forward as opportunities come.
And were you a little surprised with how tough your opponent was? He did come in there. He was taking a lot of hard punches from you the first few rounds before he even went down. I wasn't surprised at all. I knew what kind of opponent I had coming into this fight. You know, he's fought a lot of big names, and they didn't stop him. So, you know, I was fully prepared to go to war with this guy. All right, well, thank you so much. Congratulations on an excellent win. Mauro, back to you.
All right, Jordan, thank you very much. Young up-and-comer Justin Viloria against his most experienced opponent. It was all about precision. It was all about placement. It was all about power. It was all about the body shots, and the third time was indeed the harm. Justin Viloria improves to 6-0 with 4 KOs on the PBC prelims. Justin Viloria was just incredible.